Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can elicit a buying state when you're in a conversation with a customer and do it very conversationally, and then take that state and attach it to your product or service. By the way, if you find this skill useful, click the link below where you can apply to be a part of our NLP practice group, where we practice these skills daily so that you don't just learn about it, you actually get practice doing it with other people, and then you incorporate it into your neurology. If you don't use it, you lose it. But if you do use it, it becomes a part of you, and then you can start to not only take this pattern that you're gonna learn here today, but eventually you'll be able to brainstorm patterns, free form, and just become so much more dynamically influential. So how to elicit a buying state? I want you to remember these words, have you ever? And you're just gonna ask that question. You're gonna say, have you ever seen or read about or heard something, and you just instantly knew that you wanted to buy it? You knew it was the right thing for you, and then when you did buy it, it was a good decision. You were happy that you did it. And so you could even simplify it more than that. You could say, have you ever bought something and it was the right decision and you were happy that you did it? Make it that simple. And they'll go, yeah, I have. Great. So just so I can serve you better, what was it? What was that thing that you knew it was the right decision for you? And they'll tell you. And so they'll say, oh, okay, well, I went to this NLP training some time ago and I knew that it was going to make my life better and ... Okay, awesome. So you went to that training, you knew it was going to make your life better, but what was it about that let you know that it was a good decision? And then they're gonna go through their decision-making strategy. They're gonna run their strategy right in front of you. And you wanna really start to pay attention, because at this moment is the moment where you're gonna be prepared to set your anchor, okay? So they're going through the decision strategy and they go, I just knew that it was a good idea and I felt certain that if I did this, I would make more money, I would be happier, I would have better relationships, ... Okay? So what you're gonna do then is you're gonna feed it back to them and you're gonna anchor it. Okay, so you were thinking about it and you just became certain that if you did this, you'd make more money, you'd be happier, and you just felt it was the right decision. Boom. So now what we've done here is we've anchored that to this motion, this gesture. So now minutes go by, the conversation passes, and then you're gonna start to bring up your product or service. So you're gonna say, listen, there's something I want you to do. I want you to look at this. And when you do, I think you can tell me how you feel about it, but I think it's really gonna be the right thing for you. Check out this brochure. And so what we're doing is we're eliciting the state and then showing them or having them think about or associate to the product or service. And if you use this a couple times over the course of the conversation, what will start to happen is they will automatically link that positive buying state with your product or service. And yes, it really is this easy to do. There's some other things that go into it, the core skills of rapport, your personal congruence and state control. So for example, if you feel like you're doing something that's manipulative or wrong, then it will not be as effective. So when you're influencing, you want to be influencing from a place of integrity and service, and this is really good for them. And so if your product or service is something that you don't believe is good, find a new product or service that actually serves them, and you'll become much more influential. If you're tying this together with your language skills, your NLP presuppositions, your Milton model, and your NLP objection destroyers, when you start to use these things in conjunction, sales gets really simple, and the customers will be convincing themselves to do it. So start to apply this, but even more so, I really want to invite you to click on the link, because we're going to be practicing these skills on a regular basis. But even more than that, you're going to learn the skills of rapport, but not learn them, incorporate them into your neurology. So you just do them. We're going to be learning Ericksonian language, but not just learning them, practicing them so that you just do them. We're going to be eliciting states, not just buying states, because people buy in different states. So you can learn how to elicit states of excitement, curiosity, how to do empty bucket elicitations so that you don't even have to know the state that the client wants or needs to buy, but you can elicit it without naming the state in particular. So we're going to be practicing all of these skills together. And if you click the link, you're going to be able to join the practice group, or at least apply. Not everyone, there is an application process to apply, and we are very selective about who we let into the group, because I want the integrity of the group to be high. Not only do I want people here who are going to practice and improve the vibe of the community, I want this to be a place for people who want to make the world better. I want them to improve their mindsets. I want them to become more influential. And I also want us to becoming more influential from an ethical place. But if you are a change maker, if you want to get better at these skills, if you're a coach, if you're a healer, if you're somebody out there who's influencing with integrity, please click the link. We would love to work on our skills together with you.